What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders out there. Once again, y'all already know who it is. This is your boy, Cool Ray Valentine, pulling up to the block market. Once again, you guys are tuned in to Hood Money Investing. I wanted to take some time to talk about GameStop and Robinhood portfolio because GameStop happened to do another run. We went from around 40 something bucks to about 189, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 183, excuse me. So we have over 100% increase in GameStop. Seems like there's another short squeeze taking place based on some institutional investors and other investors and traders out there shorting GameStop because it was coming down, so I definitely understand that. But I wanted to also take some time just to show a hater out there that was coming at me. This right here, I'm gonna show you guys this post, okay? Because I happened to comment on someone's page that was coming at Deep Effing Value, Roaring Kitty, Keith Gill, and I'm not a defender or anything like that of GameStop investors, but I have had opportunities to text or comment and discuss little bits of information about GameStop with Keith Gill months and months and months ago. I'm talking about we've been investing in GameStop for over a year. I mean, he was invested in GameStop in 2019. I started investing in GameStop last year myself. And he's definitely a lot more advanced than me by far. I was just giving my beginner homework, investigation and what I could possibly see based on the knowledge and information that I was obtaining, and he actually responded, every time I commented on GameStop and gave my opinion, and he actually agreed with me, as far as how I felt about GameStop. This is about Roaring Kitty, about Keith Gill, Deep Effing Value. So I happened to come across a video where a guy was attacking Keith Gill, Roaring Kitty. And as you can see, I just put you mad as F. You didn't make any money on GameStop. Sit your crying ass down somewhere. So what, he stuck it to a bunch of crooks. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was going off at that particular time as far as them saying that he was working for a hedge fund, which he clearly articulated that he didn't, and there's this guy out of nowhere, even more legit. This is who this is directed at, saying to me, this is what he said to me. But you are broke yourself using Webull and Robinhood. Those platforms are for small fries who don't have strong financial profiles to be authorized by bigger, well-known brokerage firms. On top of that, you're probably not a true investor and spectator at heart. This is why you were greedy enough to even enter a position in GameStop. True investors are making much more without even being in that trashy stock. What you and the remaining others tried to do was make a huge amount in a small time. Reality check is that it is not sustainable and you will be left dumb trying to find the next big push while lurking on a forum. But hey, I guess you're from the hood. Your channel will never grow because you don't have sound investing principles. So yes, please keep those comments off. You're insignificant. So this was about a week ago. I happened to see that and I just responded, and said, I guess Tasty Works and TD Ameritrade are BS brokerages as well. LOL. I'll finish with this. If I was broke, I would have time to reply to this a week ago and write 3 paragraphs like yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because I just had to take some time to address this because you see the racism in that comment a little bit. It's definitely some discrimination, in that comment. I mean, the way that a small fry and all that, wow. I have to say this. In my research, as far as everything that I've gathered about stocks, investing, and things of that nature, most of the people that call themselves professionals when it comes to stock trading, they basically do the same thing we do. They get information from other people that are players in the game, and they just follow that information and they buy stocks and they invest long in those stocks, and they potentially make money based on the growth of those companies. You see what I'm saying? So to sit here and read that, which I just happened to see it this morning for the first time, it was funny as hell to me, because most investors are, you would have to, you could you could probably say, say novice, because, from what I can see, we have more real investors in this day and time than ever. That is the reason why that hedge fund and these hedge funds are getting crushed, because you have intelligent investors like myself and intelligent investors that are far more advanced when it comes to reading graphs and charts and things like that. And that's how the squeeze was started, because of the holes and the mistakes of the so-called professional investors and traders. So to see guys like Even More Legit make these comments, it goes to show me that this is another so-called quote unquote professional investor that is mad as hell at the small fries for making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of dollars on GameStop. This is a guy that is butt hurt over here. You know what I'm saying? That just decided to come at my comment because of all those so-called novice investors that made tons of money off of GameStop. Okay, so I wanted to just show, the portfolio Robinhood. I just happened to show this one and the Weeble because they are the most common platforms that people use. And from what I know, millennials are, the focus of stock trading and investing at the moment. So why wouldn't I use the two hugest platforms that are being used right now in real time? Stupid. You know what I'm saying? So this is another shot at Even More Legit. A butt hurt investor that did not get in on GameStop and AMC, and probably did, but just, happened to lose a lot of money. Okay, so back at it, we have GME. I'm back over 105 shares. Remember, I've been doing this for about, a year when it comes to GME. And at first we had 300 shares, but we happened to take some large profit. And now we're back up to 105 shares. Right now, the market value is at 15, and we're up 231% today. So that's looking pretty good. AMC happened to jump. We have 180 shares at AMC, looking pretty good right now. Remember, fellow investors and traders, those beginners out there, I'm not a financial, advisor. I'm not an investing guru. If Even More Legit happened to really take some time to, listen to a video, he would hear or see that I made that known every single time. I still consider myself a beginner, even though I've been investing for 3 years now. Like I say all the time, I've been trading for about 11 months now. I've been doing some great trading within the last 7 to 8 months. I'm still learning, making tons of mistakes. As you can see, I have 1,000 calls right now. I'm down on this call, beginner mistakes. Global Star, I definitely love that company right there. I think, based on, innovation and where the future is going, that Global Star will have its place in the future. I just want to go down these calls right now. I just want to show you guys. There's Global Star calls, Macy's calls that are definitely that were good. They're going down at the moment, but I happened to take a nice little profit off of that and wanted to keep some around just to see if it would happen to reach that 18, 19 buck range. Got Wells Fargo calls. I just think Wells Fargo would definitely go back up to about 45, 50 bucks if possible. I mean, if everything pans out the right way. We got Sense here. That call's looking pretty good. Got that till April. Okay. Wells Fargo, Nokia. Got that till June. AMC calls. That's looking pretty good. And I got some Party City calls. I just, after last year seeing Party City tank the way that it did, I just don't think that it can stay afloat as long as it seems as if it is. Because it's holding strong, but based on everything that happened last year with the pandemic, I just think that Party City might come down. So that's why I decided to, buy a couple puts. But this portfolio is looking pretty good, man. I don't show any other portfolio because I don't see the need. But like I said, to even more legit, I appreciate the comment and thanks for showing your frustration about GameStop. As you can see, we have some Denison Mines, CTRM. ZOM, 500 shares. ZOM's looking really good. Everybody's just waiting for the announcement with their new product and the veterinary animal. This is that sector, for their people's pets and things like that. Like I say, please do your research, do your homework, do your due diligence. Just don't go on YouTube and listen to a bunch of YouTubers without doing some homework on these companies and these stocks that you decide to purchase first. Okay, it's nothing wrong with listening to YouTubers and getting some confirmation or building up some confidence based on the research that you've already established or found. But just make sure you do some homework before putting, your money into a stock, okay? Denison Mines is definitely looking good. Let's see where that can go. Global Star, 300 shares. Ocean Power Technologies, we've had that for about 2 years now. BNGO definitely came down, man. The market was crimson this week, so a lot of stocks dropped. Nano Dimensions fell, Fuel Cell, Gevo. The market was just, it was bleeding everywhere, bleed from everywhere. But yeah, everything came down. So I grabbed maybe like a share and a half of Tesla, and that no, it was a half a share. I'm waiting for Neo to pop again because I'm going to pretty much get rid of Neo and Microvision. I wanted to deepen my position there, but I've been indecisive with Microvision. Arrow, I'm thinking about going deeper. I'm having one of those moments right there with Arrow, but based on some of the information that I've come across, Arrow is going to do pretty good. But like I said, do your own due diligence. Don't listen to me, please. Make sure you do your research before you jump into a stock. Rolls Royce, I'm going to grab at least 150 shares. I can see Rolls Royce going up past $10. With the new coupes and the new 2021 Rolls Royces, and with the influx of new millionaires and 100,000aires and things like that. Some of the stories that I'm reading and investing and stock trading and real estate, and there are a lot of people making money around this time, between 2019 and now. the world has accumulated a lot of millionaires, and I could just see Rolls-Royce stock just shooting through the roof based on, you know, that new influx of moneymakers that are, you know, interested in that luxury vehicle that they dreamed of, that they see their favorite rapper in or actor, or, you know, they just might love cars as well, you know, and Rolls-Royce is definitely a mechanical masterpiece, you know, so that's one of the reasons why I plan on deepening my position in Rolls-Royce. And I'll say it like I said always, excuse me for rambling. You know, my brain works 1,000 miles an hour. So at the moment that I'm talking about stocks, I'm thinking about other things at the moment. So, you know, other endeavors, other businesses, things that I have to do this morning as far as with my eBay and my website. So, you know, like I said, the even more legit after his comment, you know, I guess TD Ameritrade, you know, and Tasty Work are, you know, trash brokerages, you know. And with everything that I have planned and everything that I'm doing, you know, I don't have time, you know, to write 3 paragraphs about somebody that's interested in GameStop. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, either that's a bot or somebody that's really, really, really mad about not catching GameStop when it was jumping. Because, you know, I had 300 shares at, you know, $5, $6, and $7 before, you know, people even knew that GameStop had existed. You know, so that's why I feel good about GameStop. I feel great about its future. And that's not the only stock that I have my eyes on. So, you know, shout out to all those beginner investors and traders out there. Don't let anyone discourage you as far as the decisions you decide to make. Please make as much money as you can. From what I see, there are a lot of so-called professional long traders that are hot, mad, and it's incredible to see because a lot of them have, you know, that's why, I mean, I am investing for the future as well. You know, I buy stocks for the future, you know. That doesn't mean you won't come across a few stocks or plays that will make you some good money in a short period of time. That doesn't mean that. But from what I can see, that is the problem. You have a lot of beginner investors that are making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in short periods of times, whether that's days, weeks, or months. And they're becoming, you know, the focus of, you know, investing and trading right now. And you have, you know, investors that have been investing 10, 20, 30 years, and they haven't made nowhere near the amount that some of us beginner investors and traders have made. And that is the issue. That is the issue. Oh, you're just trying to make a short period for make some long money, good money for a short period of time. Yeah. It's just a whole bunch of fucking crying that, you know, people are savvy, intelligent, and can read. That are intelligent, that can break down problems and see through these holes and make money. And it's a lot faster, it's a lot easier, and you just have a lot of people upset. So once again, like I said before, excuse me for rambling, this is Hood Money Investing. This is Cool Ray Valentine. I appreciate everyone that's take their time to check out my video. And we're going to keep on getting this money. You know, we're going to keep investing for the future. We're going to keep on sharing, keep on helping each other, you know, share those tricks, those strategies, you know, and that's all it is, man. And to that guy, what was his name? Even more legit. Thanks, man. I appreciate the comment, man. It shows, man, that there are a lot of you guys out there that are upset that you've been investing for 10, 20 years and you're still broke. So once again, this is Hood Money Investing, Cool Ray Valentine, beginner investor and trader, and I'm out of here.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
After everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.